phone lights up, but it's never you. Just shadows wearing home. I read our last words over again, like they might help me cope. You said you needed space to breathe. I gave you all of mine. I stay right where you left me, standing, running out of time. You didn't leave with anger. You didn't slam the door. You just stopped letting me in. Stop loving me like before. I'm alone in her silence. It's louder than goodbye. I keep waiting for a reason while the nights pass me by. I'm alone in her silence, still holding on somehow. She never said it was over, but it feels like it is now. Your name still lives in every room, and things you used to say. I talk to you in empty air, like you might hear someday. You promised me you weren't leaving, just needed time to heal. But silence isn't distance when the pain feels real. I blame myself for loving hard, for not knowing when to stop. But you don't disappear like this from someone you once loved. I'm alone in her silence, counting hours, counting days. I keep hoping for your voice, but hope just fades away. I'm alone in her silence, and it's breaking me apart. She didn't take her words with her, she took my heart. If you told me you were done, I would've learned to let go. But waiting is a slow collapse, you never really know. I'd rather face your goodbye than this endless maybe, because silence taught me how lonely love can be. I'm alone in a silence, still standing where you left. I gave you every piece of me, now I've got nothing left. Oh, I'm alone in a silence, and I stay too long, it's true. You didn't break my heart by leaving, you broke it by not choosing me to. If you ever hear this song, know I waited alone in your silence. The hallways glowing in midnight, like you might still come home. Your shadow lives on every wall, but I'm here alone. You said you just needed time didn't say goodbye. So I kept believing in a maybe while the nights went by. You left the door a little open, left my heart in doubt. I didn't know if I should stay, find my way out. She left the light on, so I kept waiting in the dark. Thought love was coming back to me, but it never started again. She left the light on, like a promise half said. I could have survived you leaving, but not the hope you left. I hear your name in every sound, in cars that pass too slow. I sleep on your side of the bed just to feel close. You told me not to give up yet, that you still care. So I stayed frozen in that moment while you went somewhere else. I blame myself for holding on, for reading every sign, but love shouldn't feel like waiting in a borrowed time. She left the light on, and I mistook it for love. I kept my heart unlocked when it wasn't enough. She left the light on, now I see what it meant. You weren't coming back to me, you just didn't wanna end it. You turned it off completely, I would've learned to heal. But hope can be a quiet killer when it feels so real. I waited through the silence, through every lonely dawn. You didn't leave me suddenly, you slowly moved on. She left the light on, and it burned me inside. I stay standing in the doorway, watching life pass by. She left the light on, and my heart paid the cost. I didn't lose you when you walked away, I lost me while I waited. Lost, the light still on, but now I know you're not coming home. The clock keeps moving, I don't. Every face feels like a blur. Your name still hits me like a ghost. I never saw the end occur. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you're just running late. I keep reliving what we were, while the world learns how to change. They say the past is just a place you visit, not a home, but I build my bed in memory and learn to sleep alone. forgotten what we were. I see you smile in strangers' eyes, hear you laugh in empty rooms. I chase the echo of your voice, like it's something I might lose. You say we'll always be okay, like it was guaranteed. Now I'm bargaining with time to give you back to me. You let go like it was easy, like my heart wasn't involved. I stayed behind to clean the mess of a love you dissolved. I'm stuck in yesterday, when you still needed me, when loving you felt like a vow, not a memory. I'm stuck in yesterday, still waiting on a sign that you'll come back and fix the parts you left behind. If moving on is bravery, why does it feel like loss? If letting go is mercy, why am I paying the cost? I give up every tomorrow just to relive one day where you still looked at me like you were gonna stay. Time keeps walking past my pain. I'm waving from the rain. I'm stuck in yesterday, but I'm learning how to breathe without the weight of all the words you never meant to keep. I'm stuck in yesterday, but I won't stay forever. One day I'll forgive myself for loving you that hard, for holding on that long, until that day arrives. I'll say it anyway. I'm stuck in yesterday. The clock won't move, but the night does. Your name still lives in my mouth. Every road I take bends back to you, like I never figured out how to stop loving the way we did, how to breathe without your sound. I told myself this pain would fade, but I loved her until now. Every promise I kept alone, every dream I buried slow, I was holding on to yesterday like it still had a pulse. I loved her until now, until my hands let go, until my heart got tired of begging you to know. I loved her through the silence, through the truth I didn't allow. I was strong for everyone else, but I loved her until now. Your side of the bed feels colder, like it knows you're not coming back. I learned how to fake my healing while I lived in the cracks. They say time makes you wiser, but it only taught me how to smile with a shattered chest. 'Cause I loved her until now. I kept waiting for a sign that you'd miss me somehow, but hope's a lie that wears your face. And I finally found out I loved her until now, until it hurt to breathe, until loving you meant losing every part of me. I loved her in the memories I couldn't burn down. I forgave what broke me. Yeah, I loved her until now. If love is letting go, why does it feel like dying? If you were never coming back, why was my heart still trying? I choose you in every lifetime, but this one taught me how to say goodbye to the girl I loved her until now. This isn't hate, this is survival. I loved her until now, until the tears ran dry, until I stopped replaying every last goodbye. If you ever hear this song, know the truth somehow. I didn't stop loving you easy. I loved her until now. There's no anger left inside, just a scar I won't allow to bleed for you forever. I loved her until now. Until now. The night's too loud when I'm alone. Your echo lives inside my phone. I scroll through words we used to say, like they might bring you back someday. Your jacket's still behind my door. It smells like you, it hurts me more. I never learned how not to care when every breath still leaves you there. They say time heals, but time just steals the only thing that felt like real. Missing you feels like bleeding slow, like loving someone I can't let go. It's waking up to an empty side and pretending I'm still alright. Missing you feels like holding pain, like screaming out but nothing changes. I smile for them, but truth is real. Missing you feels like everything I feel. I hear your laugh in crowded rooms, in silence it's like falling through. I see your face in strangers' eyes. Hope lies better than goodbye. You promised us, you promised always. Now I'm stuck in broken Missing you feels like losing air, like reaching out when no one's there. It's loving you without a choice, still hearing you inside my voice. Missing you feels like endless rain, washing over the same old pain. I'm moving on, the truth reveals. Missing you feel like scars that heal. If I could trade my heart tonight just to hold you one more time, I'd break again, I'd fall apart just to feel you in my arms. Tell me, did I mean a thing, or was I just a season ending? I wait for signs that never come, still holding on when you're already gone. Missing you feels like I stayed too long, like loving you when the love was gone. It's carrying hope like a loaded gun, pointed at my chest when the night's not done. If you ever feel what I still feel, no, I never learned how not to feel. Yeah, I let you go, but you still did. Missing you feels like a song without a cure, like a love that still feels short, even when it kills. Missing you feel. The room still breathes your name at night. Your shadow sleeps on my side. Coffee's cold like the way you left. No warning signs, no final breath. Your picture's burning holes in me. Every smile was honesty. Now every laugh just sounds like rain falling on a house of pain. You said forever softly, like it didn't weigh a thing. I held on to every promise like it was a wedding ring. I stayed after goodbye when you already moved on. I loved you in silence while you forgot my song. I broke every night so you could be free. You left with your heart, but go stay with me. Yeah, I stayed after goodbye, still waiting for you to see. Your side of the bed still untouched, like I'm scared to heal too much. I talk to walls that sound like you, as if they know what I've been through. I replay words you didn't mean, searching for what we used to be. Every maybe cut me deep, hope's a wound that doesn't sleep. You found a new tomorrow, I'm stuck in yesterday. I keep rewriting endings where you beg me to stay. I stayed after goodbye when your tears had dried. I drowned in the memories you left locked inside. I prayed for a sign, but faith broke in two. You said I'm done, I said I'll wait for you. Yeah, I stayed after goodbye. just to stop when times got rough. Silence screams your name tonight. I'm learning how to lose a fight. I stayed after goodbye. When the world moved fast, I built my home in the ruins of a fading past. If you ever look back and feel what we were, no, I never stopped loving you, even when it hurt. Yeah, I stayed after goodbye. Still standing where we burn. If waiting's a sin, I'll pay the price. I loved you once, I loved you twice. I stayed. I left the light on by the door, like you might change your mind. Every night I heard your steps in places you don't walk anymore. Your name's a scar on everything I touch, I break, I try. I built my world on one more chance, but hope didn't survive. You said you needed time to breathe. I held my breath instead. I kept us alive in my head long after we were dead. Hope didn't survive the truth, didn't make it through the pain. I believed in me and you while you were walking away. I stayed when love went cold, I begged when you went quiet. I fought for us alone, but hope didn't survive. Your side of the bed still knows the weight of all my doubt. I talk to silence every night, like it might talk you back. I wore your absence like a coat in the middle of July. They say I'll heal with time, but hope didn't survive. You learn how to say goodbye, like it didn't tear you apart. I learned how to keep a ghost living inside my heart. Hope didn't survive the lies I told myself too cold. I called it faith, I called it love, but it was dying hope. I waited on your shadow, I prayed you change your mind. You found your way to freedom. Hope didn't survive. If love was enough, you'd still be here. If waiting meant something, you would feel my fear. I gave you everything I had, even when it cost my life. Tell me why I'm still standing when hope didn't survive. I let the future bleed. Out of yesterday, hope didn't survive the nights I cried your name alone. Didn't make it past the sound of your silence on my phone. I don't hate you, I just lost the man I was inside. I learned how to let you go when hope didn't survive. I buried us in memories I couldn't keep alive. I loved you past the ending, but hope didn't survive. Hope didn't survive. I thought the days would get easier once your name stopped burning my phone. But every quiet moment reminds me I'm still learning how to be alone. I packed away the photos we took, told myself I'd be okay. But every box I try to close just opens up the pain. They say love fades with time, but mine just learned to hide. I smile like I've moved on while I'm breaking inside. I'm still not over you, no matter what I do. I walk through life pretending, but my heart still runs to you. I'm still not over you. I try to let you go, but losing you was easy. It's the missing you I can't outgrow. I hear you laugh in crowded rooms, even when you're not there. I see your face in strangers' eyes, like you're everywhere. I tell myself you're happier now, and I hope that it's true. But knowing you're okay without me is what's killing me too. I burn the letters, change my ways, but nothing fills the space. You left a silence in my chest that time can't erase. I'm still not over you. I still replay goodbye, every word I never said, every tear I didn't cry. I'm still not over you. I waited way too long, hoping you would turn around and prove me wrong. If loving you was wrong, I'd do it all again. I'd take the fall, the broken nights, just to feel you. Then I'd rather hurt like this forever than forget what we were. Because even through the pain, loving you was worth it all. I'm still not over you, and maybe I never will. Some love's don't fade with distance, they just learn to sit still. I'm still not over you, and that's the truth I hide. You didn't just leave my life, you stayed inside. I let you go, but my heart didn't. I'm still not over you. She packed her tears in quiet ways, left no scars you could see. Said it's fine 1,000 times, like pain was loyalty. I was loud, I was broken, I blamed the world, I blamed the past. She just stood there, holding us, like love was built to last. I was fire, I was thunder, she was rain on shattered glass. I kept swinging at the silence. She never fought back, she never fought back. She just let me fall, carried all the weight while I felt nothing at all. I was losing my mind, she was losing her soul. I was busy being hurt, she was letting me go. Yeah, she never fought back. That's what hurts me the most. She slept next to my anger, like it wouldn't bite. Held my hand through every storm, still took me in at night. I thought love meant surviving every war I brought home. Didn't see she was bleeding, trying not to be alone. Every time I crossed the line, she erased herself instead. I was too busy being broken to notice she was dead inside. She never fought back, never raised her voice. She let me win arguments that destroyed our choice. I was screaming for answers, she was praying for peace. I was tearing us apart, she was begging me please. Yeah, she never fought back, she just slowly released. Now I replay every moment where she swallowed the pain. If love's about showing up, I showed up too late. I'd give anything to hear her scream, to know she still cared at all. But silence was her goodbye, and I caused it all. If I could go back, fight for her instead. She never fought back, she just faded away, left me alone with a man I became every day. Now I'm fighting the truth, that is all on me. She didn't lose the love, she escaped from me. Yeah, she never fought back. And now she's finally free. If love had a sound, it'd be her not screaming. If regret had a face, keeping me remembering she never fought back. And I lost her that way. The door didn't close, it hesitated, like it knew I wasn't strong. Your footsteps faded into quiet, but the quiet stayed too long. I memorized the way you paused before you turned away. The second still keeps breathing every time I say your name. Everyone says time moves on. Mine stopped when you did. I love the pause you left, the space between goodbye, where hope still held its breath. And I believe you'd try. I waited in that silence, like it owed me something back. I love the pause you left until it cracked. Your cup still waits beside the sink, half finished like our plans. I talk to empty rooms at night, like they still understand. Your laughter echoes softly in the places I avoid. I learned how loud a heart can break without making any noise. They say love fades when people leave, but mine learned how to stay. I love the pause you left, where forever almost lived, where I kept saving pieces of a future you didn't give. I stay right where you paused us, counting seconds, counting pain. I love the pause you left, but you never came. If silence had a heartbeat, it would sound like you. Every note reminds me of what we almost knew. I love the part you left, even when it hurt this deep. You moved on in one breath. I stayed awake counting sleep. Maybe loving you was waiting when no one ever returned. I love the pause you left, and I learned the night turns violet, cold and slow. The saxophone plays what I can't let go. If love ever asks me why I stayed, I'll say I love the pause you left. night is heavy, streets are cold. I walk alone with stories unfold. Your shadow lingers, soft and faint. A love that broke a sweet complaint. I hear your voice in every sigh, a whisper lost beneath the sky. I try to move, I try to breathe, but every step feels like you leave. And every hour drags me down in a city of forgotten sounds. I reach for you, but you're a stone, and here I am, my heart's still alone, waiting through violent nights. The pain keeps chasing. Saxophone cries like you in the dark. I'm holding nothing but a fading spark. My heart's still alone, bleeding. Every memory keeps repeating. The world moves on, but I remain caught in love's shadow, lost in the rain. I see your face in neon light, a fleeting glow that dies at night. I touch the air, it slips away. A dream of you I can't replay. The streets remember what we had, a bittersweet, a beautiful sad. I call your name, the echoes moan in empty halls. My heart's still alone, and every hour drags me down in a city of forgotten sounds. I reach for you, but you're a stone, and here I am, my heart's still alone, waiting through violent nights. The pain keeps chasing. Saxophone cries like you in the dark. I'm holding nothing but a fading spark. My heart's still alone, bleeding. Every memory keeps repeating. The world moves on, but I remain caught in love's shadow, lost in the rain. If love could stay, I'd never let go. I'd hold you close through the highs and lows, but silence screams where you once shone. And here I stand, my heart's still alone, waiting through violent nights. The pain keeps chasing. Saxophone cries like you in the dark. I'm holding nothing but a fading spark. My heart's still alone, bleeding. Every memory keeps repeating. I'm still here, lost and unknown, forever trapped. My heart's still alone, heart's still alone. We ran out of words before we ran out of time. Your eyes said goodbye, but your lips stayed kind. I stood in the moment, waiting for a sign, but silence answered me, line by line. Your jacket still hangs like you're coming home. name still sleeps in my phone. I practice letting go at night. I ask the walls what I did wrong. They echoed you, then moved along. Silence held the ending when love was too afraid to speak. No last words to remember, just you disappearing quietly. I would have broken easier if you had slammed the door, but silence held the ending, and I'm still waiting for more. The clock keeps breathing in the dark. Each second feels like your remark. I replay every almost truth, trying to finish what we never started. The streets glow violet after rain. A saxophone cries what I can't explain. Every note feels like a touch, fading just before it hurts too much. You chose the quiet way to leave. I stay behind to feel everything. Silence held the ending, no closure carved in sound. Your absence speaks in echoes where love was never found. You slipped away like a secret I was never meant to know. Silence held the ending, and I still can't let you go. If love could scream, it would have begged you to stay, but silence just watched us fade away. Silence held the ending, left me talking to the air. I'm still waiting in the quiet, hoping you might hear me there. If goodbye had made a sound, maybe I'd be moving on, but silence held the ending. Oh, and I'm still holding on. If you ever wonder why I never moved on, it's because silence never told me that you were really You never said it was over, you just stopped saying my name. Conversations turned to distance, love dissolved into blame. I waited for an explanation, a reason, a sign, a sound, but your quiet filled the room and slowly broke me down. I kept listening for footsteps, but only echoes stayed. Silence was the closure, the goodbye you never gave. You left without a sentence, I stayed to read the pain. No find the words to hold on to, no truth to make it right. Silence was the closure every night. Your chair still faces mine, like it's waiting to. I talk to empty evenings like they're still you. I memorize the sound of nothing, the way absence breathes. You taught me how loud love dies when no one leaves. I beg the dark for answers, it only knew your slowly decay. You erased us in quiet, I replayed every day. I searched between the moments for something you forgot. Silence was a closure, that's all I got. If silence had a voice, it would sound like you. Still here, never speaking, still breaking me in two. Silence was a closure, but it never brought me peace. You moved on without a sound, I stayed with memories. Maybe love doesn't end with words, maybe it just fades from view. Silence was the closure between me and you. The night turns violent, heavy and slow. A saxophone cries what I'll never know. If love ever asks how it ended for me, I'll say silence was the closure. Before you spoke, saw the cracks in every promise you broke. Your smile felt borrowed, your touch felt thin, but I stayed pretending I could still win. The room grew colder every time you lied. I learned to breathe with tears inside. You weren't cruel, just already gone, and I kept loving what wasn't there to hold. I heard the truth knocking loud, but I closed my heart and stayed around. I stayed beyond the truth, past what love was supposed to end. I believed in what we used to be, not the stranger you became. You chose a lie that felt like peace, I chose a pain that felt like you. You walked away with honesty, I stayed beyond the truth. Your silence said what words refuse. Your eyes avoided what we lose. I memorized the way you'd fade. Our love turned careful, then afraid. The nights turned violent, heavy and slow. A saxophone cried what I didn't know. Every note bent just like my pride. Still hoping you would turn around and try. I know staying would break me in two. Oh, but leaving meant losing you. I stay beyond the truth. When facts were cutting deep, you slept easy in your freedom. I stayed away to grieve. You needed distance to survive. I needed hope to make it through. You left when love turned real. I stayed beyond the truth. Love was brave, it would have spoken first, but fear stayed quiet and silence her words. I stay beyond the truth, even when it stopped making sense. I held on to the version of you that never really left. Maybe one day I'll forgive myself for loving past what was true. But tonight I'm still right here. I stay beyond the truth. If honesty was your goodbye, then waiting was mine. I stayed where love had nothing left to prove. I stay beyond the truth. I watched the clock, it held its breath, while shadows fell where we once met. Your laugh still echoes in my room, a ghost of light that never bloomed. I tried to run, but you were there, a silent weight I could not bear. I reached for you through endless nights, but found your warmth just out of sight. And every second, every hour feels like the world is losing power. I'm frozen in the place we found, where love stayed when time ran out. I stayed when time ran out, waiting through broken walls. My heart keeps breaking. Saxophone cries, inviting skies, as I hold the ghost of your goodbye. I stay when time ran out, breathing a memory that won't stop bleeding. The night won't end, the pain won't fade. I'm still here, where love decays. Yeah, where love decays. Yeah. Your shadow dances in the rain, a fleeting touch I feel in vain. The city sleeps but I can't close the door to all the words you chose. Each step I take, the air is cold, a story left forever untold. I whisper your name into the night, hoping you'll turn back, hold me tight. And every second, every hour feels like the world is stayed when time ran out. I stayed when time ran out. Waiting through broken walls, my heart keeps breaking. Saxophone cries in violet skies as I hold the ghost of your goodbye. I stayed when time ran out, breathing a memory that won't stop bleeding. The night won't end, the pain won't fade. I'm still here where love stayed. If I could turn the hands around, I'd hold you close, never let down. But now the silence screams your name, and all I have is this flame. I stayed when time ran out, waiting through broken walls, my heart keeps breaking. Saxophone cries in violet skies as I hold the ghost of your goodbye. I stayed when time ran out, breathing a memory that won't stop bleeding. I'm still here, I'm still lost where love stayed when time ran out. Stay when time ran out. The room still breathes your shadow even after you're gone. Your name sleeps in the silence like it never moved on. I trace the cracks in the ceiling where our future once lived. You left without breaking promises, just stopped wanting to give. I didn't chase you, didn't beg you to stay. I just stood where love ended and let time walk away. I waited in the after when nothing ever comes, but love is just an echo and hope forgets to run. You close the door so gently, like I'd be fine somehow. I waited in the after, still loving you right now. The nights turn violet slowly, every hour feels bruised. Your absence learned my heartbeat and taught it how to lose. I talk to empty moments like they might answer back, but all I hear is distance, stressing everything we had. You moved on so quietly, like we were never true. I stay with the wreckage, still shaped like you. I waited in the after, where promises decay, where forever was a word you didn't mean to say. You took the light with you, left me the how and why. I waited in the after while loving you. suspended somewhere between your voice and now. I waited in the after, where endings learn to hate, where loving you was easier than letting you escape. If time could hear my heartbeat, it would know the truth somehow. I waited in the after and never learned how not to love you now. So if you ever wonder why my name still sounds the same, it's because I never left you. I just stay inside the pain. I used to speak in full sentences, now I whisper half a name. I used to dream in open skies, now I just count the days. Your shadow stayed longer than you did. I learned to live with less. Every promise you didn't keep taught my heart how to shrink itself. Been my life around your absence. Called it love, called it fate. Waiting made me smaller, now we could just unseen. I folded all my feelings up so you could breathe. Grew free in your silence, I grew quiet in the truth. You were finding who you are. Waiting made me smaller for you. Asking for explanations, stop knocking at your door. I learned how to disappear without leaving the floor. Your name became a habit, I couldn't quit in time. Every maybe you left behind took a little more of mine. I stayed polite with my afraid it would push you away. Waiting made me smaller till I barely filled the room. I dimmed my light, I broke my voice so you wouldn't leave too soon. You walked on into tomorrow, I stayed stuck in what we were. You outgrew the love we shared. Waiting made me smaller. If patience is a virtue, why did it cost me everything? I stayed still so long for you, I forgot how to be me. Waiting made me smaller, but it didn't kill my heart. Somewhere underneath the damage, I'm still who I language I never chose. Every day rewrote the ending of a love I couldn't close. I set the table for two again, knowing only one would eat. I kept your name between my breaths, like something I couldn't delete. They said time would soften the pain, but it sharpened every thought of you. Waiting taught me loss before it taught me peace. I stayed where hope was fading. You learned how to leave. I counted every maybe, you counted none at all. Waiting taught me lost, that's all. Shadow still lives in rooms you haven't seen in years. I hear you in the quiet between my doubts and fear. I gave my eyes to memories that never asked to stay. You found tomorrow somewhere else. I stayed with yesterday. Left without a warning sign. I waited without a choice. Waiting taught me lost, how love can wear me thin. I kept the door half open, you closed it from within. I pray the silence lied to me, but silence never lies. Waiting taught me patience is a virtue. Why did it break my heart? I stayed so long in the dark. I forgot who we were at the start. Waiting taught me lost, but it didn't teach me how to forget. Your name still burns in my chest like an unpaid debt. Maybe loving you was never wrong, just loving you alone. Waiting taught me love, and I learned it on my own. The night turns violet, cold and slow. The saxophone cries what I can't let go. If love ever asks me what it costs, I'll say waiting taught me lost. The room was breathing and it wasn't. Your shadow slipped off the wall. 1 second love was standing here, the next it didn't call. You didn't slam the door or cry, no warning in your eyes. You left so softly I didn't know that was our last goodbye. I felt the silence shift its way, right where your hand should be. You left between heartbeats in a moment too small to see. One beat said you love forgot about me. I'll stay right where we were, counting time and breaks. You left between heartbeats and took the rest. Your coffee cup is still half warm, like you might change your mind. The clock is missing seconds now, like it's on your side. I practice how to say your name without breaking down, but every sound feels heavier now that you're not around. They say love ends in screaming words, ours ended silently. You left between heartbeats, no echo, no goodbye. One beat, I was your forever. The next I was a lie. I waited in the pause you made between what was and wasn't next. You left between heartbeats, and I'm still there, breathless. If time could rewind a single beat, I'd hold my breath instead. But love doesn't warn the heart before it walks away. You left between heartbeats so quietly it hurt. No fight, no shattered promises, just absence learned first. I kept listening for you to return. Between the seconds I couldn't breathe. You left between heartbeats and left me in between. The night turns violet, thin and deep. A saxophone cries what I can't speak. If love ever asks me where you went, I'll say you left between heartbeats. You packed your words in silence, left the room half breathing still. I stood there like a question, time refused to answer chill. Your footsteps faded slowly, but the echo never died. You left faster than I could learn how not to try. I kept the door unlocked, like you might change your mind. But hope just stared at me and learned how to lie. Your leaving outlasted us longer than love ever stayed. I'm still counting the moments you threw away. You moved on like it was nothing. I stayed like it was everything. You're leaving outlasted us, and I'm still waiting in between. The nights turn violet heavy, like bruises on the sky. I hear your name in strangers when the saxophone cries. Every song sounds unfinished, every dream breaks in two. I'm living in the silence, it still sounds like you. You call it freedom, I call it love. I paid the price, you just walked on. You're leaving out lasted us. The promise sells wore thin. I loved you past the ending you never lived in. You shut the chapter softly, like it never meant a thing. You're leaving out lasted us, and I'm still waiting, still believing, still believing. If time could hear my heartbeat, it would know your name. I didn't lose you suddenly, I lost you every day. You're leaving out lasted us, even after love went numb. I stay loyal to the memory of what we become. If waiting is a prison, then I carved your name in stone. You're leaving out lasted us, and I'm still here alone. So if you ever feel a shadow when the night feels wrong, it's just me still loving you long after you